Hello and welcome to Cup of Tea's 3-Minute Reviews. And the time it takes you to brew a cup of tea, we'll cover an entire movie. My name is Tim and I'm joined as always by Michael.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining me. Today's movie is Face Off. It is a 1997 action thriller starring Nicolas Cage and John Travolta, directed by John Woo. Michael, please give us your hot take.
Tim, this movie was not my cup of tea. It was aggressively stupid and not in a fun way. What about you?
I was annoyed almost start to finish with this movie. I really didn't like it. It's not my cup of tea.
So Tim, give everybody a rundown. What's it about?
The film follows an FBI agent who switches faces with a terrorist in order to stop a bombing in LA. However, when the terrorist escapes with the agent's face, action and overacting ensue. Michael, you say this wasn't your cup of tea. Please give us a few reasons why.
There are fun concepts like the face-off machine that can swap faces between people. There's even like a wild futuristic prison on an oil rig that's like got magnetics that hold all of our prisoners in place. Yeah. These sound like fun, goofy concepts, but the movie takes them so seriously. We have huge swaths of dialogue where they're explaining how all these things work. Yeah. I don't care. I don't believe for a second the face-off machine's real. 5 minutes of you telling me all the science behind it isn't going to make me believe any more that this is possible. Yeah. But the movie wants to do that because it believes so seriously that you have to buy this concept.
Absolutely. The thing that really annoyed me and that killed the whole momentum of the movie for me is the protagonist. He's terrible. Not only is he bad, like, as a character, he's mean to his wife and his co-workers, and he's bad at his job, and he's neglectful of his family, but also, he's completely incapable of getting anything done. He's just completely incompetent. He spends a third of the movie crying in a jail cell, because, I just can't do it. It's like, come on, give me a protagonist who can actually contribute to the plot.
So then take that, and our villain is actually awesome. He solves a lot of crimes, he gets a call from the president because he's doing such a good job. Yeah. He's actually a pretty good husband and a pretty good dad to this daughter, who both have been neglected by our hero. Halfway through the movie, I was like, I don't even think they should switch back. Like, I think this is working.
Right? It's so much better. He's so much better. Like, at least he's around and attentive to their needs. He, cooks her an elaborate dinner. Good grief. I mean, the main character is so bad in this movie.
What this all adds up to is this middle section where we're watching our hero cry and we're watching our villain be a good dad is like a 30-minute part of this movie where there's no action. Yeah. We're just, watching this weird kind of, Freaky Friday family drama take place. Yeah. It's totally out of place and really killed the momentum of the piece.
I am glad you called it Freaky Friday. That's what this is. It's just Freaky Friday, except with a lot of guns and a lot of slow-mo. The slow-mo in this movie is so excessive. I know it's like John Woo's trademark, but my goodness, man. This movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I swear it'd be an hour and a half if he didn't use slow motion for every other shot.
There's a scene where John Travolta is, handing a knife to his daughter, and it's done in slow-mo, so it's flick, 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 flick. And it's 12 seconds of screen time for this knife, opening up and then him handing it to her. It's totally excessive and didn't work for me.
Michael, was there anything that did work for you?
There's one great stunt sequence. There's a boat chase scene. There's a stuntman who's being, dragged behind a boat, and then he's got to, get himself up and water ski on his boots and then get back on the boat. It's a wild set piece, and it's done entirely with practical effects. It was incredible to watch.
For me, the other positives, there were a couple of moments when I really did feel like Travolta and Cage were giving good performances as each other. I thought, that's a nice moment.
And that should have been one of the most fun parts, right? We're watching John Travolta play Nicolas Cage and vice versa, and those are two distinctive actors, and impersonating each other could have been a really cool thing. But yeah, few and far between did I actually believe that they were doing an impersonation of the other actor. Yeah. Most part, they're just playing themselves, and that fell flat.
Michael, when should somebody watch the film?
Don't watch it. It's bad.
This is a bad movie. It's well known because of its premise, and I wanted to like it, but my goodness, it was a waste of time. Thank you guys for listening. This has been Cup of Tea's 3-Minute Reviews.